Vechain that the cost estimates for 2030 are between 0.091951 and 0.173685. By 2025, market experts other than VET could reach 0.071517. Bearish. The expected price of Vechain on the market in 2023 is 0.016347. This display is a chain since its humble beginnings in 2015. The Vechain network has grown and is quickly gaining attention around the world. Currently, more than 30 Fortune 500 companies, including BMW, Deloitte, PwC, Walmart, LVMH, and Renault, have real arrangements on Vechain. This Vechain cost prediction guide will tell you everything you need to know. Connect the board and make things easier for business. Louis Vuitton's former CIO, Radiant Lou, set up the stage in 2015. In the beginning, the VET token only worked as part of the Ethereum blockchain. However, the project's creators had bigger goals in mind. In 2018, Vechain changed its name and moved on to its own public blockchain. It also added the Vechain gas token. Since then, it has grown into an enterprise-focused multi-coin IoT and inventory network. The two-token system was set up to have a solid model for decentralized application developers and ensure good administration. The main goal of the platform, as stated in the Vechain white paper, is to make information clear and useful. It also hopes to be an Internet of Things, IoT, web between and in front of starting coin contributions made using Vechain. Vechain is currently worth $0.020433. Beta's move 2.72. It has a trading volume of 72,424,419 and a market value of $141,963,980, which puts it at number 37 among all digital currencies. Using the general strength files RSI, moving weighted normal MWA Williams's fractal and moving normal don't have much in common. We can tell if we're going to have a good or bad year based on the graph above and the MACD indicator. Our value predictions are based on specialized analysis, so we use a few specialized markers, such as the MACD indicator, Fibonacci retracement, RSI moving midpoints, and trend lines are figures that use ongoing Vechain that market information that lets us live update our site with dynamic cost expectations. Our cost expectation figures use continuous vetting VET. Market information and all other information are updated live on our site. This lets us make dynamic price predictions based on how the market is moving right now. Vechain FET Value Forecast 2023. From some points of view, Vechain is one of the most promising digital currencies to rise this year. The VET price forecast for 2023 predicts a big rise in the last part of the year, possibly up to 0.030650. This is similar to the rise of other digital currencies, but there aren't expected to be any big drops. The price is high, but it's possible sooner rather than later given expected growth. Vechain that value expectation 2024 of every 2024 Vechain VET cost estimate has a lot of room to grow because of the expected declarations of many new organizations and drives. We think the cost of that will soon be higher than 0.051084. Still, we should wait to see if the VET's general strength list comes out of the oversold zone before making any confident bets. Taking into account how unstable the market is, the VET will trade with a base exchange rate of 0.040867 and an average exchange rate of 0.044954. Assume that the straight pattern will continue until 2025. It could hit 0.071517, which could be helpful if the market experiences a decline. The goal may not be reached, which is to trade at an average price of 0.065387, a low price of 0.061300, and a high price of 2025. KX. Based on our predictions, the price of VET coin could stay the same for the next 5 years. VET will be green in 2026. In 2026, the VET is supposed to hit and beat its all-time high. In 2026, a unit of virtual currency will be worth 0.091951, with a starting price of 0.081734 and an average price of 0.085821. After a lot of research and analysis, we think that the VET price will reach an average value of 0.106254 by 2027. With a base price of 0.102167 expected by the end of the year. VET has a highest value of 0.112384. Vechain made that price prediction for 2028 because it was based on things that were supposed to happen by then. We expect that a bullish trend will keep pushing the average price up to around 0.126688. If VET manages to break the safe level in 2028, we could see a maximum price of 0.132818. If they don't get the help they need by 2028, the price could drop to 0.122601 and stay there until 2029. The bullish trend from last year is expected to continue, so the base exchange rate is set at 0.143034 and the annual price close is above 0.153251. In 2029, Vechain expects that value to be 2030. Vechain will finally do better than its previous half values and set new cost levels. The starting price could be 0.163468 and the highest price could be 0.173685. The average price would be 0.167554. The cryptocurrency market is known to be very unstable, which is one of the many reasons why it's hard to predict prices. Standard Chartered has raised its prediction for Bitcoin in 2024 to $120,000. Since the beginning of the year, Bitcoin's price has gone up 80%, but its present level of just over $30,200 is still less than half of its peak of $69,000 in November 2021. Standard Chartered, Stan.L, said on Monday that the price of Bitcoin, the most popular cryptocurrency, could reach $50,000 this year and $120,000 by the end of 2024. The recent rise in the price of Bitcoin could encourage miners to hold on to more of it. In April, Standard Chartered predicted that Bitcoin would be worth $100,000 by the end of 2024 because the so-called crypto winter was over. However, one of the bank's top FX experts, Jeff Kendrick, said that there was now 20% upside to that prediction. Kendrick wrote in a report that increased miner profitability per BTC, Bitcoin, mined means they can sell less while keeping their cash flow